Cavaliers are off tonight. They are going to be in Philly tomorrow night. Play a 7 o'clock game against the Sixers. So 6:30 is when your pregame will start here on MMS. Thursday, I'm going to be back downtown. It's a Thursday night game. The Browns and the Steelers at First Energy Stadium. Here's how Thursday is going to lay out. The Cox Out pregame still happening. That's going to be 6 to 8. And they have moved the Cavs game up to 6 o'clock. So this show will end on Thursday at 5:30. So I'm going to head downtown, Cox Out at the Ivy, 1212 West 6th Street, right there on the corner of 6th Street and Lakeside is where we do the Cox Out. That'll be 6 to 8 on Thursday night. So I'll see you down there.
I'm gonna have to find somewhere in Wisconsin that has a Browns game on, or it'll be on
national television.
So I can probably watch it from my hotel room.
Thursday night football, Browns Steelers in Cleveland.
That sounds like a little edible date for Mayor.
So out of here at 5:30 on Thursday, and then I'll head downtown for Cox Out. But your Cavs game Thursday night will start here on MMS at 6 o'clock. Just a little programming note. It's got to make you feel good, too, if you are a Cavs fan, that Steph Curry is out for the season.
Bye.
I mean,
he hurt his wrist.
Could have done this another season. It would have been cool, but yeah, it's fine.
Why couldn't... Right, but again, people still harbor resentment against the Golden State Warriors, so I feel like even though it's not even a head-to-head anymore, they still... There's some schadenfreude in there. They still take pleasure in the pain of anyone associated with the Golden State Warriors.
Is happier than Grandma. With all the injuries that the Warriors have, she is thrilled.
I bet.
You've never seen...
She holds a grudge.
A woman so happy as when Grandma found out that Steph Curry broke his hand.
Yeah.
She screamed with joy.
Because he just hurt himself, like his ankle or something, right?
No.
I thought he was getting banged up.
I mean, he broke his hand, and they didn't know how serious it was going to be, and it's pretty serious. So, and also they're not playing for anything this year, so why rush him back for no reason?
Understood.
So they're like, we're going to tank this season. Steph Curry's out.
I love what Pascal did, and he closed out on a shooting hand stop.
Steph Curry with a lot of contact. He's holding that left wrist. We already saw Steph tweak his ankle. He is not moving that left wrist right now.
That is the absolute last thing in the world that they need right now. He's up.
All right. And here's Grandma's reaction.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, they were hoping he'd be back in time for the All-Star break, but they said it does not seem likely, and they are considering him out for the season. So there you go. That was last week. They played the Suns, and he slammed into somebody.
Yeah, someone fell on his hand, and he's brittle. But why couldn't this happen when the Cavs were playing him every year?
Yeah, but you don't want to win that way.
No, I do. I do want to win that way. They won that way. They won the first year that way because Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were out.
You struck a nerve,
It was,
dude.
well,
You knew better than that.
Well, and
You
then
knew
they're like,
better than that,
the
Alan. You
Cavs
knew
lost
better.
to the Warriors, but LeBron couldn't beat the Warriors. But he was missing his two best players, and then they count that the same way. So screw the Warriors.
Yeah.
Wow. Really worked up.
You did it. You knew. You knew.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that coming.
It's like every time he gets under my skin and you tell me to be better.
I didn't see.
Be better. Yeah.
I've never said be better to you.
Be best. Melania Trump.
A lot of people, by the way, taking great umbrage at Bill's story of handing out dick pics in junior high.
That's where it all started for old Bill Squires.
Dick Goddard came to his school, of course, and handed off a big stack of headshots, and Bill proceeded to
they just had him there.
Determine who his friends and enemies were by who received a Dick Goddard photo.
Why they got to put him by the dumpster, though? That's just insulting.
I don't know.
They didn't even put him in a bag. They just lounge in there.
So Dick Goddard is 88 years old. He is still alive. He has left. They've, I guess, repaired to Florida. But from what I understand, he's not doing well. So, you know.
Someone sent me a Snapchat yesterday, and it said on Siri, "Is Dick Goddard still alive?" And Siri answered, "That's mean."
That's mean.
That's mean, really?
Wow.
That makes me want to ask her right now.
Is Betty White was she invented before Dick Goddard?
Yes, I think she's older.
Yeah,
she's in her 90s.
She's like
right?
97 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Betty White was invented before Dick Goddard.
I just need
She's
to notice
97 years old. Yes.
Wow, she got like
She turned 90.
a lot of years on
She
him.
turned 97.
There's no way to know how many, though.
This past January.
Imagine having
She's a Chicago area native. We claim Betty White as our own. Yeah, she's 97.
Imagine having a decade on someone who's 88. You're like,
crazy.
oh,
Yeah, you little pipsqueak.
yeah, you young little whippersnapper.
Yeah. Alan, make sure that Poundcake knows you're out early Thursday. Did you hear me say that, by the way?
I didn't. I was on
What
the phone.
happened?
We're out.
We're out early Thursday.
No, I know that. Did he miss it another
Well,
time?
there's times where he's shown up and I'm on a best of or something.
Oh.
So I just,
It happened like
I know. I just want to
That
make sure
was
that you
one
know.
time.
I want to make sure that you know.
it only takes once.
Cavs game, because of the Browns game Thursday night, Cavs game has been bumped to 6. So we'll be done at 5:30.
Okay.
On Thursday. I know you like to get out of work as quickly as you get there.
But like
this is the best goddamn day of my life.
well,
I'm so happy I don't get out of here.
I think I would have figured.
Ain't even Chick-fil-A.
Would've
I'm out early on Thursday, bitch. Yeah, all right. What?
I just imagine I would have figured it out once everyone started packing up and turning off lights. I'm like, oh, we're off early.
But I'd like to give you a heads up.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
you should
it.
know.
You don't want to find out at the time.
It's the times where we're completely on best stuff, like we don't show up at all, and I come here, lights off, doors locked. Like I'm like,
Doors locked.
What? Your office
The
doors
office door's
locked.
closed.
Oh, office
Yeah.
door. I thought
He,
you meant
don't,
studio.
he can't get in there.
You
Yeah.
don't have a key for my office?
Why would I have a key for your office?
That's exactly the
Hey,
right
there
answer.
it is.
Exactly. I have
Keeping
no
it
reason.
100.
I have
Good
no
for
reason
you.
to go in there.
Good
I
for
have-
you.
I don't have one item in there.
Good. Let's keep it that way. I think Bill has all the items over on his desk.
Avalanche of items.
I mean, but that's for
And
anything,
bags
though.
that the items came in that are just
Yes.
sitting there. I cleaned that desk one time when I first got here.
There are
and I
people-
will
You're
not
supposed
do
to
it
keep
again.
doing it.
I'm not doing it
Yeah,
again.
you gonna learn, Mary.
There are people who say that the messy people will tell you they have a system.
That's what he says. I cleaned
Many
it.
of them do. I do not believe that he
No,
is one of
not
them.
even close. I cleaned it. He goes, I used to know where my pens were. I'm like, they're in the cup with all the other pens. You can see
Yeah, now
them.
they're all gone. Someone
didn't
stole all my
touch it.
pens. Yeah.
But
I
that's
did
right.
you a
but
favor
the
one
trouble
time.
is the trouble of being messy, I think, is other than it drives me
I
bananas.
hate looking at it.
But that's his side of the office.
Ugh.
My side, spick and span.
Pristine.
Right. But here's the thing. I think, given the nature of how things work on this floor,
Yeah.
that when you have a pile of crap, I think that invites people to go, it's just a pile of things. I'll take a pen. There's nothing important in there.
That's what it is.
That's what I
See,
think.
your stuff doesn't look important.
I
though.
think you're inviting people to lift from you. They go, look at that crap.
He'll
There's
never
probably,
even know it's gone.
There's probably a dead Naga
I have
under
a-
that whole thing.
I have a theory. The pens are still there. I just don't know where. So I will contradict your theory.
All right.
With a theory of my own that
Your house
I
better not be messy.
Didn't look for them. No,
But you
I
didn't
keep my
look.
house pretty.
See, that's the
You're
together.
gonna have your own house though.
I know.
You better keep it clean.
Like when I lived by myself, like I had my divorce apartment, I kept it pretty together.
So why not your
The-
workspace?
Because I get here and I have to work.
So,
So
do
as soon
I.
as I get here, I do the work.
Me too.
And then they give me stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, so I don't know where to put it.
So what about in the 8-minute
do you
breaks
mean
we
they
have
give
every
you
20
stuff?
minutes?
The 8-minute breaks that I'm working almost all the way through
Yeah,
the
no,
breaks.
I'm not suggesting he do it during the show. I'm just
I
saying,
am.
like, what they give you what
Well, then
stuff?
you do the live stream. You can do all the editing.
I will.
But they give you what stuff? Like,
I don't
what
know, all
contributes
that-
to the pile?
All the crap, the Indian stuff.
yeah, I
and,
don't take.
yeah.
Me too, but I don't
I
take
know.
that
Well,
stuff.
I used to, and I don't anymore.
Oh, I'm
But
like,
I still have it.
we all get the
Yeah.
same stuff. I just don't take it. I'm like, give somebody my bag with a bobblehead in it. What do I care? Hence, no muss, no fuss.
I would clean it again if I knew it would stay clean, but it would be clean. By the time I got back 2 weeks from now, it would be dirty again.
It's a
and it would drive me
Sisyphean
insane.
task. You're just
dirty,
rolling
it's
that
cluttered.
stone up
It's
the hill.
cluttered and it triggers my childhood memories of living in a hoarder house, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, then
every
clean it.
time I come in.
See, I just have nothing, and that's
By the way, it's not
going
going to be
job.
just. You're trying to square the circle here. It's not going to be cluttered and clean. I mean, it's not going to be.
No.
It's going
Filthy.
What constitutes
Okay,
filthy?
hold on. Have you taken home that nasty, moldy Tupperware that I told you to take home 6 months ago?
No, I actually threw it away.
Oh, well, then there you go. When? Yesterday?
Right,
No.
but I hope that the baseline
months ago.
isn't filthy, though. Like, well, it's not filthy.
It's not
I hope
filthy.
that
It's not
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, well, all right.
It's just cluttered.
Listen, I've got $1,000. You could hire your own
Hey.
cleaning lady for that kind of money. You can go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword FISH to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's FISH to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself. From 100.7 WMMS.
So what you're trying to say is that his half of my office triggers you.
It gives me like I don't like the word anxiety. It gives me anxiety, but it's like I look at every day that I look at it. I want to clean it.
Well, for somebody who grew up,
very
I'm
upset.
not stopping you.
It's one thing for somebody to say a couple of pens out of place make me nervous, but for somebody who grew up in a hoarder house, you have a visceral reaction to what's going on.
I
in his
swear.
house.
Yeah,
I understand.
I look at it and it makes it. I feel it in my chest, like starting to get warm, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't
No,
look
at least
this way.
you're warm.
So I try. Right.
Finally warm.
Hey! More than one way to skin a naga.
And I try not to pay attention to it.
Well, go clean it.
I'm not gonna clean
very
it.
good at not paying attention to it because I forget that it's
Because you
even
just
there.
throw things over there and never. It's gone forever.
It's just there. That's where I keep things.
That's where listen, it's his desk.
I know that.
I never put down any edicts about what happens on the other side of the office.
I meant to clean it a few weeks ago, but I didn't. I came in.
Congratulations.
Well, no, I came in. We were on Best of that day, and then I started doing other stuff and was learning some stuff about working in next gen and just like behind the scenes stuff. And I never got around to.
Here's what I'm saying.
Cleaning it up.
What that means to me is that there's nothing in there that you ever need to find.
Nope.
Which means it's all crap.
No, there's
Which
things
means
that
you
I
could
need
take
from
your
time to
arm.
time.
Really?
Yeah.
And you know where they are? You go, oh, it's under the left side of the pile.
It's in the pile.
It's
and
in
then
the
you
pile.
And you move things till you find the thing that you needed in the pile.
Well, that doesn't mean you know where they are. You know it's in the pile.
My mom has had this conversation.
Yeah.
My mom has said,
Yeah.
I know exactly where that
Your cool
letter
mom
is.
is cool.
Oh, my God.
Bill's an office hoarder.
Jesus.
I am an office hoarder. It's
gross.
I'll work on it. I'll get it cleaned up within the next 3 to 6 years.
Mm-hmm. He was the office whore. Now he's the office hoarder.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Yeah. Again, I don't even see it anymore either.
Yeah,
it's like white noise to me. But
I notice when there's
objectively
new.
speaking,
I notice when there's new crap on top of the pile. I'll walk in and be like, "Oh, we got something from Amazon. That thing's gonna sit there for 2 more weeks." I literally look at it and hate it every single day.
the only thing that I have done is if there is a pile of napkins at the very end of the thing for like 2 weeks, I go, okay, no one's using those. I'll throw those
That's
away.
where those went.
My papers, my napkins,
I needed those.
my documents.
Yeah, not recent napkins. They're like Moe's napkins from 5 years ago. I'm like,
Yeah,
I guess
could've
no one's
used
using
those.
those. Well, I've got napkins in the file cabinet. We're not
You
short
have
on
nice
napkins.
yeah.
I take care of my
Decent
people.
party,
All right.
party
I've
style
got
napkins.
I've got
I'll forgive you this time. If
I've
it
got-
happens again, we'll have to have a little talk.
that file cabinet. I've got
Forks?
high-end plastic cutlery.
Yes.
I've
Yes,
got spoons,
high-end.
forks, knives.
They're very nice ones.
Yes.
I remember one time
The thick
I tried
plastic
to
ones.
replace
There.
them with less than nice ones, and those were discarded quickly.
Yes.
Trying to bring me some of this flimsy white plastic nonsense.
Yes,
I go,
like
no.
I want
I thought I was being
No,
nice. I'm
no,
like,
no.
oh, we used a lot of forks this month. I'm going to replace them. And I put those white flimsy ones in there. And he's like, no.
Now,
no,
did you happen
That's
to
not what we
just
use.
grab a handful from wherever you were getting takeout from?
No, I found
Okay.
They were in a box.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just comes with loose forks. Like, I got you these.
I'm actually pretty particular about the fast food forks that I use. Like, there's some that I don't like. Like, I love a Chipotle fork.
That's
Yeah.
what you're
Chipotle-
particular about.
Chipotle-
Not
yeah,
the stuff on the
a lot of
desk.
things. I'm an
You're
enigma.
wrapped in a riddle.
Try and figure me out.
Wrapped in a mystery.
Chipotle forks, great. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they have like a ridge in them, and I hate those ones. I think Naf's got ones that have the ridge that I don't like.
I just had Naf for the first time on Saturday.
I've
great,
never
right?
had
It
it.
was very good.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Did you have the pita?
No, I had a bowl.
But you didn't get
Low
it
carb
comes-
Cox. We would have been
comes-
over this.
Yeah,
comes
I
with a
didn't.
pita.
No, I don't
But
know.
the pita is the best part.
It's all bread. I don't need all
It's
that.
good bread.
Yeah, I agree. Pita's great, but I don't need all that bread.
But there's like you just get a little bit and you have a bite and you give the rest of it to your 3-year-old.
No one can eat just a little pita.
No, that's
I know.
accurate. You
That
get
is
pita,
pretty
you're
good
eating all the
shit,
pita.
Like
yeah.
naan. I like naan too. I don't think they have that. I didn't realize it was like Mediterranean Chipotle.
Yeah.
I thought it was a whole, but it was great.
It's very good.
And I guess it's, I was reading up on it actually, because I guess it's Chicago chain or something, but it's like the fastest growing chain right
Fast
now.
casual.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's blowing
Good
up.
stuff. I like it a lot.
It was tasty. It's a
nap
lot of
it
food.
up.
It's a lot of food, though.
It is a lot of food.
Like
that's a 2-meal.
it
meal
is.
At least.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way because I never know. Portion size, I'm like a little goes a long way with me. In most places, they give you
like a bird.
I don't eat like a bird. I eat like a normal human should eat to sustain life.
Actually, birds eat a lot because they burn a lot of calories while they're flying. So that's actually.
Well, actually, they don't eat anything because their food is oil because they're drones.
Yeah, it's true. Birds are all fake. Birds aren't real. Their food is oil.
I thought I had you, and then you got me.
Flip the script.
Stay woke. Stay bird woke.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a messy person. It's gross.
Because Bill is.
Are you a clothes piler? Does anybody else do that?
No.
Where you wear clothes, but it's like not really dirty.
I hang it right back up or fold it up and put it back in my drawer.
Oh, you can hang it back up.
You can hang it back up and then it's not wrinkly. Like this, I have this
clothes pile.
flannel on over the t-shirt, right? So the t-shirt's collecting most of the armpit stink. So I can hang the flannel back up to wear again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
T-shirt goes in the hamper. Flannel goes back on the hanger.
But what if you do this?
Ready?
You just take the flannel that you're going to wear again. Before you wash it, you just
throw
put
it on the floor.
No, not on the floor. That makes it dirty.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. You throw it on the, like the, what's that called? Dresser. And just leave it on there. And then pile it up. Or like a chair. If you have a chair in your room, you put it all in the chair.
Why wouldn't you just hang it back
Why
up
not
and
a
then it's
hanger
not a cluttered space?
in a closet. Or fold it in a drawer.
Because it's in between. It's not clean enough to be with the clean clothes, but it's not dirty enough to be with the dirty clothes.
Separate, not equal.
Yes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying here.
It's like Jim Crow laws for his clothes.
Yeah, right.
Well,
it's just
again,
different levels of clean.
I hate to break it to you. You can put your clothes wherever you want to put your clothes. Yeah, you do. On a chair. All right.
At the clothes pile.
Yeah.
And go, okay, like hoodies and stuff like that.
But using
you
your
wear
logic,
more than once.
your logic that it's in between clean and dirty, I would think that if you stack enough of those kinds of clothes on top of each other, it tips the scales in the dirty direction,
Yes, it
not the
definitely
clean
it
direction.
flows to the bottom. So if you have something that's at the bottom and it's been at the bottom, then you go, okay, this has been at the bottom for a while. We'll put this into the dirty clothes.
See, so you could have just avoided this whole cycle and put it in the dirty clothes the day you took it off.
Don't you have a hamper?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put it in the hamper?
Because it wasn't ready yet.
Then hang it
The
back
hamper
up.
is for heavily soiled items.
Yeah.
Are you dripping into your clothes? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, then they're never going to get heavily soiled.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. That's why there's so many levels
There aren't.
of clean clothes and dirty clothes.
Listen,
You
whatever.
sound
you know.
so much like my mom right now. You're explaining away your treasures. That's fine. You'll sell them one day. You know where
They're
everything's
not
at.
even. They're not even treasures.
They're not
They're
treasures.
clothes.
I can throw them all away at any moment. I like doing that.
All right. If I come to your apartment, your home, your condo,
First of all,
what
you're
is
not
it?
invited. Second,
Well, then that solves that.
yeah. Second, if you do will, I will keep my apartment tidy.
Okay.
Huh.
You seem like a mail stacker too.
Oh, I just throw mail away.
Oh, you don't even open it.
Most mail you can throw away.
Yeah.
I go
Yeah.
through every day. I'm like, done, throw
Like,
away.
If it's mail that I have to, respond to, I will deal with it. I'll deal with it. But I don't get a lot of mail because I throw a lot of it away.
Like,
I'll
if it's
throw it away
important,
in the
they'll hit
lobby.
me. They'll hit me up again
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
important. Yeah. If I
Get
owe them
another
something,
one.
I'll hear from them.
In the lobby, I will take it and just throw it in the trash
The little
can.
trash
they have
can,
there.
yeah.
Well, listen, I think we've covered a lot of ground here. Bill's side of the office triggers Mary.
I'm going to put it on my Instagram. You guys can tell me how dirty it is. Mary
You do
Santora
not have
Comedy.
my permission to do
Well, I'm doing it.
that.
I don't think that a two-dimensional photo can really
It's going to
capture.
be a video. It's going to be a
Oh,
video.
okay. Yeah.
I'm going to take you on a little tour.
Express it in living color.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, good. I'm going to have Cleveland Monsters tickets for you. Get you to the Romo Fijo for some hockey. They're playing the Chicago Wolves on Friday, November 22 downtown. So if you want to dig some hockey, I'll hook you up shortly. 35192 to text for anything else.
It's the Alan Cox Show.